Hello, welcome back to Sushi LiveNoding. Today I will be showing you how to create this kind of worms 3D typography, and I will update it for this year, 2021. So this is actually really easy to do now. There's a nodes that's responsible for this. It's let me show you very quickly. It's in relations to edge. So Edgenet to path. Okay, so this node is doing something magical, I think. So if we provide this with line, for example, like a plane, like a grid, for example, I'll make 400 points, 20 by 20 grids. The result will be, let's very quickly check it out. So let's see. This is not very clear. I need to bake it out. If I bake it out, you can see it's separating it into some kind of lines. So this is exactly what we need. However, this needs to be a little bit more interesting. So we're gonna show you. If I use remove doubles or merge by distance. So I have this plane. I plug this into merge by distance. Plug this in there. The result will be this line. Okay, I increase the distance. Okay, now starting to get a little bit more interesting with the line and everything. So this is the basic ideas. So instead of using mesh viewer, I'm gonna delete it, and I will be using polyline viewer. Okay, polyline will generate curve. So this is the basic idea for our 3D typography worms. Okay, so let's save this very quickly. Worms type. So with this in mind, we can create like a sphere, plug this in there, and we have like some type of worm characters, or like a topology that generates some kind of worm lookings. So maybe the worm has different kind of thickness, and you want maybe to turn on the endpoint as well, the resolution, and okay, we don't need to worry about that. You can actually randomize the radius as well. So I'm giving in like a random number of floats into the radius. So now we have different size of worms. Maybe we need, in this case we have 36, so I just plug in 36. Okay, so that's been taken care of. I want to just get the length. Okay, plug this into the size of random number. So now, from this sphere, so whatever size of worms it's generating, it will also create random thickness of worms. So this is from that guy. Okay, so we have this thing, and I will turn on random color. So it's pretty nice like this, pretty nice. Okay, let's now let's create a text. Let's type in worms. I will just extrude this text. Maybe give it a bit of bevel. You can offset it, or just leave it like as it is, and then I will use remesh modifier and control the remeshing of the text a little bit. Something like this is quite interesting. And perhaps you want to also subdivide, so we have more resolutions to work with. Okay, something like that. Now we can use this text as an input, get the selections, post modifier, and then we can simply plug this into our node 3. So hopefully this works. So it's generating something, but where is this? Okay. Okay. There's something that I forgot to do, is the matrix apply. Because we have these transformations on the text that we need to apply into the vertices. So now it's working. And for this text, maybe we need to just scale it. So now our worm type of text is being generated. So it's really that simple. Thanks to this Edgenet to pass, because this one is doing some magic. I haven't played around much with this, but actually from what I understand, this will break polygon edge into parts, just like this worm. Okay. if you feel like doing something else a little bit crazier, like you can try to scatter random points. So we also have this random points on mesh that we can use. So we can, okay, let me think how to explain this. We can scatter random points and we can find the closest edges between points. So for example, we have this text and we plug this in there. So now we have random points on this mesh as a surface. We can also use volume, which is really interesting. I haven't tried this. Let's try surface first. And we need vertices and edges, right? So I just use KDTree closest edges. I guess this one can be used. So let's try this. So now it's trying to find the closest edges. So we have something that's a little bit crazier. I'm adjusting this value, trying to get a good value. So we have like, we still have our text being generated on the fly, and then also the worms is also being generated. Surface or volume, we can play around with that, and so we have our result, which is pretty interesting, right? So there are many ways you can play with this, but I think this is the easiest to understand. So our text is still alive. Remember, this is text object with remesh and subdivision being applied. If I delete this and replace it with a word blend, everything will update. Right, so yeah, give this one a try. This is the worm typography. Hopefully you find this interesting. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.